Hey everybody, this is Holly with Working on Me. I am running a little late. I'm sorry. I usually try to start at 5 o'clock. So I'm Central Time, so that's why I always usually try to come on at 5, okay? But anyways, I was writing up this recipe, and the recipe is in the captions, what we're making. Let me get my iPad really quick. What did I do with it? I was using it earlier, and let me get that. I just want to make sure this morning when I did my breakfast live, I wasn't getting any comments. It wasn't coming through. So I just want to make sure on my end, I'm watching for comments that will be coming through. So yeah. All right. I can already see Peggy coming through, and it says, good evening, Holly. So right here, I don't see her already over here. So hopefully it's just maybe going a little late or something. Okay, I can finally see it. So maybe it'll start coming through. Okay, I see Peggy's. I can see Karen's. All right, good. Good evening. Okay, I'm seeing, okay. Like I said, it was annoying this morning when comments weren't working. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm super excited about this recipe. If you did not catch my live this morning, it was just a reel that I came across last week or something like that, saved it. And I was like, I know I can do that Weight Watcher friendly. You know, one thing I love about Weight Watchers, I can eat whatever I want. I can turn a recipe into something that I can eat. It's all about portion control, okay? I still get to eat pasta and anything like that. It's just that it's portion controlled. So that is one thing I've loved about my page, is that I make normal food that anybody would eat, because I know my family is kind of picky. They don't want to eat, like my boys doesn't want to have to eat healthy every single night. And I'm not saying what I eat is unhealthy, even though I'm going to have people on here, you eat processed food, blah, 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 whatever, okay? But I don't really eat a whole lot of processed food, but you're always going to get those people on here. But anyways, most of the food, I just love that I can still eat pretty much what I want and still have that. So tonight we're gonna make I'm calling it, actually, they called it just an easy Italian dinner. I'm actually gonna call this what did I name it? Let me go back to I named it Jumbo Shell Single Serve Chicken Lasagna. That's what I named it. So I don't know if I'm right or wrong. That's just what I named it, okay? Because they did not really name it. They just said an easy Italian dinner, okay? So up in the captions is the recipe. And I think my comments stopped. So I think my comments stopped. So I'm going to have to go back to my page. Yep. No funnel, but has a scoop. Holly, do you know whether or not when spark canisters are ordered, they have to come? They do not come with a funnel. The spark canisters does not come with a funnel. I actually use my Pampered Chef funnels. I get this from Pampered Chef. And I use this one for funnel if I'm going to do that from the canister. It comes with a scoop in there. It does not come with a funnel. No, it does not. Now, I do think that if you are on the rewards system, that is one of the gifts I believe is in the rewards area that you can pick as a gift. I may be wrong, but I think so. But if not, you can go to Walmart if you want to or something and get you a funnel to always have at your house. So that's a good option. Okay, thanks for helping, Lachey. Thank you so much. Let me go back. Like I said, I'm not getting all my comments. I finally caught you live. Hey, Heather, I'm so glad you caught me live. Janet from Georgia. Kelly. Hey, Miss Holly, good to see you. Missed you. My new scale came today and I ordered off of Amazon site. My other wasn't working very well. Good. Awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you, Jean. I know. I'm so glad that all my grays are gone. Holly, okay. Where did you find this? Barbara, I showed it on the live breakfast. I don't know. Whenever I'm on my reels and I'm just looking at all of that, recipe will come up and I just save it on my Facebook and I just go back to them. So I have no idea, honestly. I didn't even look at like who. The person that posted it, you can tell that it's not even, she probably got it from somewhere else. She just is doing the recipe. She doesn't even give the people a recipe. Love your new workstation island. I know, it's right here. Has my Bible on it right this moment, but I know, it's so awesome. I love it. Hold on, I'm like stuck in here. Let me adjust y'all a little bit here. Sorry. Now you want to fall. Don't do that to me. Don't fall into me. Okay, sorry. Nothing wrong with the pasta. I don't know what that means. I'm probably going to have to catch up with that. I don't know what that means, Barbara. Nothing wrong with the pasta. My husband and brother-in-law passed away. My husband and my brother-in-law passed away last night. Oh gosh, Teresa. Then his first cousin husband passed. Oh, Teresa, that is just horrible. Prayers for you, Teresa. I am so sorry. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm truly, truly sorry about that. Chicken stuffed shells. Yes, you can say that also, but we're not really stuffing the shells like with them enclosed. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you, girl. Oh, this Facebook, I just don't understand. If I didn't have this other thing, I wouldn't even know half of y'all are even asking. Holly, do you know if they're going to get pineapple whip? I do not know that, Barb. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that I'm going to be going to a business trip with them at the end of April. So maybe we'll get some information, but I don't know. I really don't. And sometimes whenever I give y'all like, oh, today they're having a sale, I don't always get the privilege to know some things, okay? And then sometimes they do tell us stuff, and out of legal, I can't say anything until they tell us when we can say stuff, okay? So there's times that they release something to us because I am more higher up in Advocare, but when they do release to say something to us, I am obligated not to say nothing until they tell me I can say something. And then there's stuff that I didn't know it was coming out until that day I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're having a big sale today. So there's times that I don't get to know stuff. I think it's like yours. I got it off. Yay! You got it off my site. Good, Kelly. Then you got it, girl. Then you got that one. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, y'all give Teresa some love. Thank y'all so much for that. I know. First, my screen can't turn around, and now my comments don't want to work. I mean, it's like one thing after another. I don't understand. Always something. Okay, so I have okay, let's start on the recipe, okay? I'm going to stop looking at the comments. Let's look at the recipe. I'm going to kind of go over the recipe with y'all. Again, it's in the captions. Okay, you are going to need 12 of these jumbo pastas. I cooked 15 of them just in case one of them breaks or cuts in half because I want them nice and whole. So I cooked 15 of these, but I won't use all 15. Or I cooked 14. I think I cooked 14. I'm going to use 12 tablespoons of Rayo's Alfredo sauce. And when I say 12 tablespoons, each one is going to get a tablespoon. It says it in the recipe. Then I already have shredded chicken right here. And I'm just going to put however much shredded chicken I want to put in there. The lady used about two shredded chickens. I mean, like pieces, 2 pieces. You put however much, because this is 0 points. So you do your chicken how you want to use. I did put in there, you need 2 cups of shredded chicken. And that's just so you can evenly distribute them in the 12 shells. Then you're going to need some ranch dressing mix right here. We're going to use 1.5 tablespoons, but I'm only going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon in each shell. Okay, so I have 1 tablespoon and a half right here, but each shell will get 1/4 of a teaspoon. Let's see here. Then your grated Parmesan cheese right here. This grated Parmesan cheese. She uses like the long grated Parmesan cheese. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. But I got this one. I got 2/3 of a cup, and what that really all means, each shell will get half of a tablespoon into each shell. Okay, but I have 2/3, and you'll use all of this because that'll be enough to get a half a tablespoon in each shell. And the last, you're going to top it off with a little bit of parsley on top if you choose to. This is optional. You'll cook it at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. I have never made this before. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We're going to do this together. That's what we're going to do. So let me get my shells drained. I've already cooked them. I wanted to pre-cook them so I'm not wasting a lot of y'all's time, okay? So they blow up. I promise you, they blow up really big. I'm gonna drain them. I am going to put them back here. We're going to grab our muffin tin or cupcake tin, whatever you want to call it. It's a regular size. I'm not using a mini size or anything like that. It's a regular size muffin tin, okay? If I'm not answering you, it's because I am not getting comments straight ahead, and I will have to continue to keep looking over this. Holly, do you know how many points the meal is? I do know how many points the meal is. So I will show you on my iPad here in just a minute, but I'm just going to tell you right this moment. 1 shell is going to be 4 points. If you have 2 of them, the way it's calculated in the recipe app, when you have 2 of them, it kind of rolls down just a little bit. It's 7 points for 2 of them. I know that sounds weird, but it calculates all of that for you. So 1 will be 4 points. If you have 2 of them, it's 7 points, okay? So good question, but I will show you on my app what it looks like, the way I built it in my app, okay? So I just kind of sprayed those. Now you're going to take a shell, you're going to turn it inside out, okay? Inside out, because it will lay down in there. So let me get all 12 laid down in here. Just like that. And again, I just made extra just in case, like one of them look like they're stuck together. And if one of them like breaks and I don't want to, it broke in half or something, then I just wanted to make sure I had enough. So that's why I just made extra. Okay. And again, like I said, preheat the oven at 350. It should bake for about 25 minutes. Once I get it in the oven, I will look back at the comments here in just a minute and see if I can answer, somebody's question or something like that. But let me get these all nice and stuffed in here, and then we will go from there. Almost done. Perfect. Okay, all of that's in there. Okay, let me wash my hands really quick. The muffin tin is a genius idea. I know, whenever I saw it, I was like, yes. How do you get rid of the black box at the end? I think there might be a way to exit it, but I always have that pinned for new people that don't know what it is that we're doing. So I don't have to explain 50 million times because people come in at totally different times, and there's new people that come on here all the time. So that is just a real quick, like what we do here, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you're going to take a tablespoon of Rayo's Alfredo sauce, and you're going to pour that in here. Actually, I will bring y'all closer, and I will bend y'all down. There we go. And we will get this in here. So 1 tablespoon. Next, we're going to do, believe, the shredded chicken. No, we're not. We're going to do the bacon bits. That's right. We're going to do the bacon bits next, then the shredded chicken. Okay, that is completed. I'm going to set that there. Now we're going to take the bacon bits, and I'm going to do a half a teaspoon. I believe it's a half a teaspoon. Let me pull my recipe up one more time. Let me see what I told y'all to do. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put bacon bits on the ingredients, but I put it in your instructions. Let me see what I did here. Next, sprinkle about a half a tablespoon. I'm going to use that one right here. Half a tablespoon. I did not put the bacon bits in the ingredients, and I will go back and fix that when I get off of here, okay? So I apologize for that. So a half a tablespoon of the bacon bits will go in there. And I almost think that's a little too much. See, I wasn't quite sure because the reel does not state how much to put up there. It just says that it's sprinkled. Like it just sprinkled it in there. I feel like that's too much. We're going to leave that one alone, but I feel like that's a little too much. So I'm going to say probably a half a teaspoon would be better inside each one. Yeah, but I want it to sprinkle in there. So yeah, a half a teaspoon is just fine in there. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is the shredded chicken. I bought my shredded chicken pre-shredded. So if you don't have that option, just know that you will. I did not put that in the instructions for you to cook a chicken breast and then make sure you shred it. But I did put that you needed 2 cups, so you can figure that out yourself. So you're going to take the chicken, and I put about 3 pieces in that one. Like I said, you're just going to build yours however stuffed that you want it, okay? You make it your own. This part is 0 points, so you just make each one your own way. Okay, so now after this, we're going to sprinkle it with the ranch dressing and the Parmesan cheese. In the oven for a side dish, I did actually plan ahead, and I am making squash and zucchini for the side, and it's already cooking in the oven. So I do want you to know that. Okay, all of those are stuffed. This one needs just a little bit more right here. All of them look good. This one needs a little bit more right here. This one does too. Okay, I think that all looks good. We're gonna take the ranch dressing and you're gonna do 1/4 of a teaspoon into each one. And then we'll top it off with the Parmesan cheese and some parsley if you choose to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Parmesan cheese and it's gonna be half a tablespoon on top of each one. And that was perfect, just like that. Last but not least, it's the little parsley. If I don't fling it everywhere, I cannot get it open. Okay, there we go. And like I said, you don't have to add this step. It's just to make it pretty. And if you want more seasoning, like I said, you can add Italian seasoning if you choose to, salt and pepper if you choose to, whatever, seasoning you decide. Okay, guys, that's it. I am done with all of that. So I am going to put this in the oven for 25 minutes. And I already have well, y'all can't really see that. I already have the squash and zucchini in there. Let me set my timer for 25 minutes. Okay. Let me scoot y'all back. And I'm going to close my Rayo so I don't knock that over. Close the parsley. Okay. Now I'm going to see what comments I have missed. So Barbara, I can't get off of here. I can try to see if I can see what you're messaging me. Where are my messages on here? Barbara, it's going to be hard for me to message you. Here we go. Maybe I can message you from here. Nope, it won't let me in that. Barbara, I'm sorry. I won't be able to message you right this moment. What was actually, if you can ask me again on here, if you did ask me again, and I will let you know. You said you're trying to make your order, so let me know what you were asking. Let's see here. Tara, I hope you understand what we're doing. So you asked what we're doing. I hope you understand what it is that we're doing. Let's see here. Turning the shells inside out is a genius. I know, right? Thank you, Diane. They do look amazing, right? I just hope they taste just as good. Yes. Green onions. Yes, you can use green onions. That's a great idea. I love that. And I love green onions, so that's really good. That's a great idea. I love that. Okay. What else was I going to tell y'all? Let's see here. So, thank you, Diane. You said, yeah, I look incredible. Thank you. And I'm sure that's an old post. I mean, I can't go back to a lot of the messages. I don't know why, because I guess because I'm just now on here. It's only letting me see a certain amount on here. I greatly appreciate that. So, this weekend was fabulous. So the weather was so gorgeous. It was really pretty today, actually, also. We did get a little bit of a storm last night, though. I was very shocked at that. At one point, we have like a lid on top of our fire pit. It flung and hit our window, and I have earplugs in, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my husband was like, what's that? And I said, the wind's up and a storm is coming, which I didn't know about. I said, I bet you the lid off of the fire pit. And he's like, yeah, that's probably what it was. So, yeah. Let's see here. Did you get your shells off of Amazon? No. At our local grocery store, H-E-B, is where I got this. So anywhere in the pasta, ask someone if you can't find them. They're going to have this. Walmart will have this, whatever. They will have these jumbo shells. You can probably get them off of Amazon, but I got mine at my local grocery store. So good question on that. And it wasn't like they had a whole lot of brands to look for. So I did have a little trouble finding them because there's only like one option where I live. So just know that. Will Logan and Sydney be living close to you? Yes. I mean, it really is about the same distance that they're living now, but it's a completely opposite way that they're living. I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty much kind of the same amount of time to get to the new house as it was where they, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain that. So yeah, it's still close enough. So yeah. Rain all day in Jersey. Oh, you got rain today. No, it was beautiful and sunny today here after the storm went through last night. Did you see what Kerrville got for their storm someplace? No, I did not, Lori. Oh, I can't believe that. But it was a pretty big storm. When I woke up and I looked at the radar, I was like, wow. I know, you hate storms, especially in the middle of the night, right, Tara? I know. Maine right now, Maine is getting snow and sleet. Oh my gosh, Kelly, completely opposite. If you would have seen my day today, it was beautiful. I really wanted to lay out, but I was very busy today. Getting my hair colored. I had 2 errands to run in town. Got home. We are working on scholarships again. So I've been sitting in Tatum's room and me and him, Annie pre-registered for something, and we just had a lot going on. So yeah. Haven't seen you on here in quite a while. I missed you. I know, Beverly, we've been stock showing and I went and traveled a little bit with my husband. So we've had a lot going on, a lot. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. These are Judy Blues and I just bought them at the craft thing that we went to this weekend. Was it this or? Yeah, I think I bought these and a black pair. These are Judy Blues, though, is what these are. No, I am sorry. The black ones were Judy Blues. These are Risen. That's what these are. Risen jeans. Risen jeans is what these are. Did you get your dress for Logan's wedding? I have not. Me and my mom actually need to go together because my mom needs to get hers too. So I really need to get on that. Your hair looks good as always after you get done. Yeah, these shells look good. I had a salad with chopped deli chicken. Perfect. We had a beautiful day today after the little storm. So y'all got the storm that we got, LaWanda. Yes. Yeah, that went through y'all. Okay. At your heaviest weight, did you have trouble with an apron belly? I've always carried my weight here. This is where I carry my weight. And I call it the tire belly is what I call it. My mom, my grandmother, all of us have this little pooch, and this is our little tire that sits right here. That's what I call it, okay? So I can't get rid of this unless I have surgery. And I have a lot of extra skin. As y'all can see, I have a lot of extra skin. So y'all think that the pants look, because the pants are hiding, but I have a lot of extra skin, and I would love to get a tummy tuck. I don't really want to pay the money for it. And you don't have to tell me, oh, Holly, you don't need it. I would love it. So if I could get it, I would get it, okay? That's just me, but that's what I have. I'm so glad you get to spend more time with JJ. Thank you. He is working right now, but thank you. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. I appreciate that. Risen Jeans, never heard of the brand. Oh yeah, and that you spelt it exactly right. That's what they're called. And they're kind of like Judy Blues, but Judy Blues are real stretchy. These aren't as stretchy, so they're more true to size. On Judy Blues, I can almost go down 2 sizes, so they're more true to size. We had a 3 tornado last week. Ooh, that's horrible. That's not fun. Me too. I have a large tire. Well, Barbara, at least you know what I'm talking about. You're so funny. You are so funny. Thank you, Judy. I love you too. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I always say I lose weight first in my earlobes. That's what I always say. Like when you're losing weight and you tell somebody, when you first start, and you're like, hey, I've already lost 3 pounds or 5 pounds. And they're probably thinking, where is that at? Because you just started. And I'm like, my earlobes, I lost 3 to 5 pounds probably in my earlobes, but still it's 3 to 5 pounds. Okay. But anyways, I lose weight last here and I gain weight first here. So does that make sense? I'm sure some of y'all are a lot like that. I have a friend that got a tummy tuck and she said it was the best. Yes, I know. I have a lot of friends that got the tummy tuck also. And I really want one. We had a wicked hailstorm in San Antonio. Yep, you got it before we did. Yes, you did, Miss Sharon. Have you tried GLP-1 Weight Watchers? No, ma'am. I haven't done the GLP. I can't even say it. GLP-1. No, ma'am, I don't. I just do Weight Watchers, but I know that Weight Watchers provides that if somebody wants that. I have not done that. My weight all on top of my belly. Yeah. Your breast and feet. Yes. And I have lost a lot of weight in my breast. I will tell you that. That is one thing I have lost a lot of weight in, this upper part. So I agree. But down here, no. I mean, I've definitely lost weight down here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's the last part to go or the first to come on. So, just to know that. So, yeah. So anyway, so we went to that craft thing this weekend, and it's about an hour and 40 minutes from us. And beautiful day. We were walking, and we knew what we were kind of looking for. I wanted something. I actually had something in my Amazon account like this that was a blue color for my my little cabinet that I put at the end of my countertop. Let me step it back a little bit. So this thing right here that I just bought, I actually had one banked inside my Amazon account. So this is it right here. This is what I put at the end of here to give me more counter space. So anyways, well, this one was the exact measurements that I needed. So was the Amazon one. But this was I measured all of it. So when we got there, I told JJ, I was like, I know what size I need. I just need a measuring tape because I measured everything. He's like, you did? Well, what did it say? And I'm like, I know what I measured, okay? So anyways, we measured that, but at the exact same place, he's been wanting something for his bar. Like, we are not big avid drinkers, believe me, okay? We're not. But he likes the little Crown bottles and things like that. He just likes the aesthetic look of that. That's all, okay? He likes the aesthetic look. Now, does JJ have Crown and Coke every once in a while? Yes, he does. Does he have beer? Yes. I will have wine. I like Crown and Diet Coke every now and then. I rather have the coconut rum, even though coconut rum is so sugary for you. It's not the best option, but that is so good, right? Love Weight Watchers and your videos. Thank you, Tara. You're so sweet. Thank you. So anyway, so we that was like right when we kind of first got there, and I told the guy, we have all day. We just got here, and I am going to have to, I'm going to have to like shop. And if we come back and it's still available, then that means it was meant to be. Okay. So we did, we shopped all day. And then we did not find anything like what we wanted. So we went back with my Jeep to try to load everything. I told him, I don't think it's going to work. And he's like, I think I can make it work. We could not make it work. So we were going to have to come back the next day. And our plans were to literally just come up there the next day, get it. Oh yes, margarita. I just saw that. Yes, I like me a margarita, okay? And a lemon drop martini. I love lemon drop martinis, okay? But I just saw margarita from Barbara. I do like margaritas. But I can't make them. I don't know how to make them very well. That's so funny. Thank you, Beth. Thank you so much. That's right. A good drink in moderation. That's us. We are moderation. We do not drink to get drunk. That is not us. That's just not us. Okay. But having a drink in moderation, that's us. Okay. And that's once every 2 weeks, maybe, or something like that. Except margaritas might be on the weekend sometimes. But if I'm really focusing, I do not have margaritas on the weekend. So anyways, how many more minutes? We got 10 more minutes. And my squash and zucchini is doing good. Okay. So anyways, my son, since they are buying a house, they were like, because we needed his truck. JJ has a truck, but he has too much of the camper stuff in the back, okay? We didn't want to have to remove all that. So we took my oldest son's truck and they wanted to go, which was fine. And we ended up making a whole nother day of it and shopping. And then at the end, we went and loaded up the big like hutch that we bought and everything else that we got. So yeah, so that. I never had a lemon drop. You definitely have to try a lemon drop martini. It's so good. Kelly says, I'm not a drinker either. Yeah, a lemon drop martini. So definitely remember that when you're somewhere. Holly told me to get a lemon drop martini. Let me try that. Okay? And sugar on the rim. Okay? Sugar on the rim, lemon drop martini. I think they automatically do the sugar, but still make sure it's sugar on the rim and lemon drop martini. Okay? It's very good. Very good. Okay. I'm so excited about this. Okay, really quickly, let's go back over the recipe one more time. And I do need to change that in my bacon bits. Let me do this bacon bits really quick. We want to do the bacon bits after the sauce. And you're going to need 6 tablespoons, but you only do a half a tablespoon in each one. So, right, is it half or, let me look on my Weight Watchers thing. I'm going to end up telling you wrong. So let me look. Okay, that's another thing I wanted to show y'all on here was how I built the recipe. Okay, I'm hoping y'all can see this because I'm going to try to hold this up. So when I built the recipe, I know it's backwards on y'all's side. I'm sorry. But we have the jumbo noodles, okay? What that means is for when it says on here, because I wasn't at home when I was getting my hair done is when I built the app. When I built the recipe. But I also weighed it to make sure. Now on my box, it says for a serving size of 6 shells, it is 6 points. Now, when you look it up and you don't have the box to scan and you look up jumbo pasta shells, it comes up as 2 ounces for 6 points. And I weighed out 6 of them on my scale right here, and 6 of them is 2 ounces, okay? So just letting you know that I did do the work on that. So I did 2 servings of, sorry, I did that. I did 2 servings, which would be 4 ounces of the jumbo shells, okay? So that is what I have right here, 4 ounces, and it's 12 points for the 4 ounces, okay? Then right here is going to be your shredded chicken. I did 2 cups. Right here is going to be your bacon bits. I did 6 tablespoons because each one of those got a half a tablespoon. So that's 6 tablespoons total when you do a half a tablespoon in each one. The grated Parmesan right here is 2/3 cup. And in the recipe, you will be using your half a tablespoon in the 2/3 cup, okay? To measure that out. Then you're gonna have your Hidden Valley Ranch. The Hidden Valley Ranch is, didn't mean to do that. The Hidden Valley Ranch is 1.5 tablespoons, but you're going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon in each shell. Then the Rayo's Alfredo sauce is going to be 12 tablespoons because you're going to put that in, each one gets 1 tablespoon. You will divide that by 12 servings. That's why each one is 4 points, or you move it up to 2 and it's 7 points for 2 of them. Okay? So that's how I built the app. Built the recipe, not the app. I did not build any app. No app. At all. Let's see here. I have only ever tried the lemon drop martini one time, and it was so strong. I think I made it. Oh, Karen, I know. They are strong. I'm not going to lie. They are strong. You only need one. I walk on the treadmill. While I was watching your motivation. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Do you know that my sweet nephew's wife, she's pregnant, she's a nurse. She says, Holly, when I'm even studying, when she used to study, she's already a nurse. She's been a nurse for a while now. She said, even when I used to study or anything, I had to listen to you. You were my motivation. Like I just listened to you and I still studied. I said, I don't know how you did that. And she goes, I can be putting on my makeup and I watch your replay of whatever I missed. So I greatly appreciate that for her to be saying that. So thank you. Weight Watcher meeting starting. They are going to talk about macros. Cool. Lemon drop martinis are delicious. Holly tried the apple martini. They taste like apple Jolly Ranchers. I will have to try that. Thank you for that, Brenda. That sounds good. That sounds really good. So Barbara, if you're still on here about the Advocare, please ask me on here what you were needing because I can't get to my messages on here until I get off. We have 3 more minutes left, but I may look at it and see if I do need to clue. I'm pretty sure they're probably, oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Okay, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this. I'm going to go ahead and get out my vegetables. Okay, those are done. My squash and zucchini. looks so good. I just love it when I can come up with a new recipe for y'all. It makes me so happy. You know, because I do, you know, there's times where I just is like, you know, I don't have anything new this week, and it's going to have to be something that y'all have seen me do before, and I'm sorry about that, but y'all know I'm very good at trying to get, you know, new stuff for y'all as much as I can. So when I saw this, I was like, this is going to work. This will work. Okay. Let me put all of this up while we wait. Let me see if y'all are writing. Come on. Let's see. Thanks, Judy. Hey, Wanda, thanks so much for the stars. Even though I've never gotten paid for any stars ever. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. You are my motivation. Thank you, Tara. Apple martinis with a drizzle of caramel. Oh my gosh. Y'all have got me in trouble. Oh, Jenny, that's so sweet. Jenny says, do some old ones. I'm new here. Okay, just to let you know, okay, Facebook is doing this all over everybody's platforms. My recipes are right now easy to get to. Like if I'm not on here, you can scroll through my page and look at some of the recipes and that kind of stuff. They are wiping out all live videos starting June the 24th, I believe June 21st. All live videos. I am trying, when I will sit down without busyness, I am trying to get a YouTube channel, which I have a YouTube channel. Some of y'all are on there. I don't use it very much, but Holly needs to start doing it. And trying to transfer some of the videos if I can figure that out. And then another thing, I need to start videotaping me on something different when I do these lives for y'all, so I can edit them to go really fast and maybe be able to post them in my YouTube channel. I'm really trying to try something different, but I've been so busy and not been able to look that up. So just know that it's nothing I can do about it. They are changing their policies. So when I do a live, it will only be up for 30 days and then they will automatically wipe it out. So my lives from here on out, starting in June, when I do one, it's only good for 30 days. Okay, are y'all ready? Ooh, it smells like Parmesan. Smells so good. Are y'all ready? Oh, my phone's gonna fall out of there. All right, that's what they turned out. They look so good. So excited. Okay, I'm gonna make my plate. Holly, you do a great job. Thank you so much, Jean. Oh, Barbara, that's so sweet. Barbara said, welcome, Jenny. That's so sweet. That is very sweet. Thank you for that, Barbara. Hi, Erlinda. We're doing good. Doing good. Yes, definitely watch the replay because we are almost done, okay? Okay, so I am going to... now this is the only other part. I sprayed it and it's stuck in there. Okay, so you might actually have to use Pam spray. I use my olive oil, because that's what I like because it's healthy. But you might actually have to use some Pam spray to, well, it didn't stick too bad. It's just this top part. Okay, it didn't stick too bad. No, it didn't stick too bad. Okay, let me get a smaller spoon to scoop that out. Something about this size. Now I'm going to scoop that up and out. Scoop this up and out. And then I'm going to get my okay. All right. Time for taste testing. Time for taste testing. Lincoln looks ready to taste it. Yes, Lincoln, you're probably ready for your dinner, aren't you? Yes. So jealous of your antique trip. Yes, we had so much fun, Suzanne. Okay, so I'm going to break this apart. Scoop me up some. No, he will not be home for dinner. No, ma'am. No. Ah. Ooh. Very good. So good. So good. What are the veggies? The veggies are squash and zucchini. Squash and zucchini. Okay, guys, I am going to go and enjoy my meal. I hope y'all liked this tonight. Very excited about this meal. So I do need to add the bacon bits up in the top on the recipe. So if you already grabbed it, you're probably going to need to grab it again because I am going to go fix that. And tomorrow, if I have to have time, it may change if I don't end up making enough time. I am going to make a crock pot dinner, so that means before I go exercise tomorrow, I've got to start that. So be looking for, I'm not going to do a live, but I will do a video of me getting it in the crock pot and getting it ready. And then I'll post that video, okay? So good. So good. All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all go for the evening. How much water do you drink a day? Suzette, I'm not good at drinking water, but this one is my second real water besides my Spark and my zucchini. Besides my Spark, my collagen, and my fiber. I had a Diet Dr. Pepper at lunch, so that's what I'm drinking today. I'm just being honest. I'm not a big water drinker. I should be better at that, but I'm not the best at water drinking. So that's why, since I had Diet Dr. Pepper at lunch, that's why I went ahead and had me a water, okay? So I really try my hardest, but I'm not good at that. All right, guys. All right, thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.